Poncho is being a big nasty brat today and won't hang out in my room with me. Hey everybody, welcome to Friday's video. My name is Jeremy. Today is normally gay coach themed coach, and last week I got a comment on my video asking about coping with life. Life is really tough and really stressful, and sometimes it can just be really overwhelming, and I am the absolute worst person to ask advice on this kind of subject because I panic easily and I get really anxious and really stressed out very easily. Like the smallest little thing will set me off and just get me freaked out for no real reason. And a lot of it has to do with finances, and that's my own choices in life that have brought me to this point. So I mean, I really don't have anybody to blame but myself, but it's just the little things in life really tend to build up after a while. And I think really the biggest issue is to make sure that you look at everything in perspective in your life. That if something is really stressing you out and something is really making you anxious, that you need to look at that and you need to really see it for what it is and not as another thing on top of your plate that you can't deal with. Think of it like whatever the issue is, because if you look at it in the grand context of everything, then it's gonna start to look really big. But if you just look at it as an individual thing, then it will be less intimidating, I think. Don't mind what other people think about you. Really have a high esteem for yourself. Be your own #1 cheerleader. Be that person who will constantly push yourself. Don't let anybody's opinion of you make you think less of yourself. Think highly of yourself is basically what I'm getting at here. Find a supportive, no matter what, friend. That could be anybody that you really can trust with anything, that will always be there and will always support you no matter what that you do, and will really help push you, because that is going to be the person that's going to help you navigate through life and through the really tough parts of life, as well as the really wonderful parts of life. That you need someone to be there just as importantly as when you are having a hard time. Understand and be okay that not everyone will be okay with you, that you are going to find people in life who are not going to like you for A, B, C, D, E, F, G reason, and you just have to be okay with that, and that you can't make everybody happy. And I think that is a real life stressor, is when people think badly of you. I think we tend to focus on those people rather than the people who are most important, which again leads me back to have a high opinion of yourself and don't really care what other people think about you, because we tend to focus on the negatives rather than the positives. And sometimes we have so many people who are supporting us and who are there for us, but we don't pay attention to them because we're so focused on the bad things in life, and I am guilty of doing that exact same thing. And finally, the biggest thing that I could say is be careful what you tell people, because people talk. Be censoring of yourself and really limit the information that other people get about you, and only tell really private and personal important things to people who you really can trust, and people that are going to be there for you no matter what, because people will disappoint you all the time, and you don't want to tell something that is really heavy on your heart or on your shoulders, and then that leaks and gets to other people that don't need to know it. And I know that these are more focused on other people and on yourself rather than like specific things, but I feel like in life we really need people to help us through everything. And I don't know your specific situation. I don't know any situations that are going on in your life that you're maybe having a hard time with, but I can't help you with that because I don't know you. And in the same light, somebody who doesn't know me wouldn't be able to help me with my problems, which is why you need people around you that really are going to be there for you in no matter what is going on. And you need to ignore the people who are going to bring you down, because then all the issues that are in your life are just going to seem so much bigger and so much more problematic than they actually are. And that is why I focused on those things, because really finding other people to help you navigate through life are going to be the most important assets that you're ever going to get to not having a stressful life, and to having a life that will not bog you down all the time and won't make you feel like you are in the bottom of the muck of the earth. And that is why I decided to focus on those, and I hope that helps a little bit. And I will see you guys all again tomorrow with another video. And if you have any questions, anything like that for next week's video, typically Fridays are themed after Gay Coach, which I got from Adventures in Gay on Tumblr. It's a really great webcomic. You should look it up. It's hilarious. But if you have any questions, that's typically what Friday's theme is, but I wanted to deviate from that to answer this question. So if you have anything, please ask it, and I will address it next week. We'll see you guys all again tomorrow. Peace out. You think about us. Cool.